Okay, we've got these guys still in the cups. Leaving this guy out as an experiment because I can't tell if it's a tear or someone's chewing on it. These guys are kind of growing, up and out. So we'll see how that goes. They're vining plants. It should be fine. This is staying pretty clear. Okay, well that spot isn't, but this here is staying pretty clear. I don't know what this is, but I obviously dropped like part of a packet of seeds here, and it is cracking me up. I think it may have been from the Ancient Grains mix. That is doing very well. Some of the tomatoes are doing beautifully. We've got a really strong one, a couple of them over there. You'll see a lot of green that is not green I intended, because I'm having a great canopy. We want beneficial insects. The problem is it makes such a thick canopy that I don't know if anything I put there is going to be able to germinate. So I'm not sure how to do anything about this yet. It might be, I don't know. I'm not sure what to sacrifice for what here. I could take scissors and not worry about destroying root systems. That's not a problem, but the problem is how much do I cut back? And is this enough space for anything else to germinate? This is very happy. This is, again, we're at a point here where, we want beneficial insects. We want this really rich layer here. And if I was doing cool season stuff right now, it would be great. However, right now, I think it might be hindering germination of other things because it's keeping the soil nice and cool, which again, cool season would be great, but these are warm season crops. So far, I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like the warm season crops are very happy. And as you can see, the deer have figured out that this is not a threat and are destroying everything. So yeah, I'll figure out the peas for the fall planting, I guess. I don't think we're gonna have any here. Same issue with the sunflowers, although I did just seed a bunch of new sunflowers, and I will probably wait until they're much bigger to put them in the garden to see how that helps. Gonna step over some of our stuff here. Once again, very rich layer here of things that could be keeping other things from germinating. Not loving that. It's cooling the soil, although some of the temperatures lately, sky-wise, have been, like atmospherically, have been cooler. We do have some beans germinating. I'm a little concerned about the soybeans. Nothing's happening yet. Okay, I'm very concerned about the soybeans. Nothing's happening yet. But you know what? It might just be, and I'm learning this, and I'm learning to accept that some things just might not work where I put them. This field might just not be good for certain stuff, and that's okay. I'll adapt. You can't make things work where they don't want to work. We've got some really good stuff happening in the squash and or melon department. No, I still have not figured out what exactly things are. That was the other thing for next season, is labeling is very important. I think that's a pumpkin. Whatever it is, it has some flowers happening. That's exciting. The transplanted ones did not transplant very well. I do have something happening over here. Part of me is almost afraid it's another borage, now that I know that the stuff that was coming up wasn't lettuce borage. I knew that didn't look like it would be any kind of edible raw. So we know that squash do well here. That's good. Ooh. Sorry, one of the borage flowered and you had to see it. We know that the squash do well, so we can do melons and basically any kind of cucurbit. I'm reminding myself that this here was not seeded very long ago, so if it's not showing signs of stuff, it's okay. What it is showing signs of seems to be weeds in the few spaces that are not covered by the screens. I just realized that when I pick them up, I dump all the weed seeds in the edges. Wow. Did not think that through. I have been debating whether this kind of twiggy mulch thing going on that I got here is too thick for the beans to break through. I have to figure that out. I will say that I am seeing... Okay, well, whatever that was, I killed it. Sorry, friend. But I'm seeing some stuff happen that is actually stuff I planted. I have to check the germination dates and check the dates that I sowed it because I have a very poor understanding of time, and that's making this all very difficult. Hopefully we'll have tomatoes. Again, I'm not seeing any breakthrough here of anything I planted. What I might have to do is pull back a layer. And you know what? I think I'll do that now, is pull back a layer of this. Oh! Sorry, friends. Okay. So this was not as thick a layer as I thought it was, and also I just startled a whole bunch of friends, but I did find a green thing, so might just be me being impatient. If the weeds can break through, then we'll hope the beans can break through. I also need to go look up the sprouts again, because I don't remember for sure what they look like, and that is also, you know, a brain injury problem. I think I'm going to have to make myself like a kit that includes literally just sketch every year what the seedlings look like when they come up. I'm trying to see, we've got really great ground cover here by the, oh, what's it? I can't remember what it's called. Creeping Charlie, which, as long as it doesn't end up shading out other things that I need to go, is really good, because it's like a one, not a one root, but a ground cover that isn't going to mess up some root systems. I do not think I planted this. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I did not plant that. But since I'm unsure, I'm not touching it. Over here, we had reseeded a bunch of beans. We have a couple of pea plants trying very valiantly to continue. And the beans I reseeded have again been eaten. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. It may be that we have to do beans in the yard at home. I don't know yet. And as you can see, it has gone not any better than. But we've got promising things happening with the warm weather stuff, so we're gonna see how that goes. It may be that we'll figure this out. It may be that beans are not a thing that's gonna happen in the space I'm doing them, and we'll have to refigure it out. We'll have to rethink it. Next time I'm gonna be bringing scissors, but for now, I recognize when my brain is fried and I need to stop.